Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a test run on playing a video game. A few obstacles that I need to evaluate. I have first a squeaky chair, which annoys me when I'm not recording, so it's probably going to annoy me when it shows up on the recording, but we'll see. It's like the striking of the matches in one of my previous videos. I didn't particularly like that sound myself, so I didn't do it throughout the video, but apparently most of my commenters preferred the striking sound to lighting the matches from other matches, so I'm going to leave it up to your judgment. And if the sound of my squeaky chair, and if my mouse is too loud, and if the sound quality overall is not good enough for this, then I will rectify all those problems before I make another recording. But if they're bearable, let me know, so then I can continue to record, and as the money comes to me, I can replace what I need to replace, rather than just not doing it at all until, those things become a possibility for me. So, today, this morning, it's about 8 o'clock here in the morning. I'm having some chai tea because I don't have any coffee left, and I'm too lazy to run downstairs to Starbucks, even though it would literally be maybe 5 minutes, including the time it would take them to make it. But no, I can't be bothered getting dressed. So, this morning I'm going to be playing for you this war of mine, which is a game I've talked about a little bit on Twitter, if you follow me there. It is an indie game that is about surviving in a war, and it's a bit different to what you might think when you think of survival game. I like the format of this better. I prefer to your run-of-the-mill survival. So I've already beaten the game. I got to, I think it was 43 days survived before the war ended. It was actually quite difficult. I died so many times in so many games. I mean, all my people died, and I lost the game before I finally beat it. So there's another try which will reset the game and give me a random group of people to start with, and there's Write My Own Story, where I select the people I start with and the difficulty and things like that, but I don't really want to select it myself, because then I will have to blame myself when the game becomes too difficult. So we're going to do try again, or another try, not try again. So we can choose, could go at random, might be more interesting, although I did unlock this from completing this. With poor Marco, I only survived 15 days. He died. He actually committed suicide. So actually, yeah, before we begin, I'd better put a warning on this video. The content is quite dark and it might be a bit depressing for most people, or some people, I don't know. I don't find it depressing myself. It's not a subject that triggers me or makes me anxious or anything. So if you prefer lighter content with your ASMR, then this is probably not for you. So come back when I'm playing Minecraft or Civilization or, you know, City Skylines or something. There will be a few dark games like this in the future, and I will put a warning at the beginning of all of them. But I know there are plenty of people who would enjoy this kind of theme, I guess. Not to make light of people surviving in a war or anything, that's not what I meant at all. So, let's do a random. So again, I have no responsibility. Yeah, that's fine. In this game, there are no do-overs. If you lose a person and they die, you can't reset it. They are dead. So, yeah. Okay. Let me see. It's a mostly three-dimensional side scroller and up-down scroller. I don't know what you would call it. Okay. Many people living in the capital did not believe that war would come to them. But it did. The military cut off the city from the outside world. Hunger and disease are widespread. There is no running water. Sniper bullets and mortar shells are a constant threat. Marin lost everything in a fire that destroyed his workshop. Arica fled to the capital following the massacre of her town, only to find the capital besieged. Katya, who came to report from the war zone, has befriended them in the queue at the water pump. With nowhere to stay, they decide to make a ruined building their temporary home. Okay. And they're, well, you'll see anyway. I'm gonna stop rambling. It wasn't even rambling, it was the beginning of a ramble. I didn't even get to ramble. So, we're starting. It's day 1. It is nearly 6:30 in the morning, and it is 14 degrees Celsius, which is, yeah, like he's shivering. It's quite cold. Yeah, so we'll have to prioritize getting a fire going. So he can scavenge there. This is what I'm talking about, my mouse. I think it's a bit loud. So we've got wood and we've got parts or materials. Take them all. You can go loot that. And you can here. Yeah, okay. Go down there. If only I had some kind of shovel. I'll have to make him a shovel. But not for this pile of dirt, Marin. So I've got a lockpick, some parts, some water, some wood, and electric parts. Oh, I forgot the sound. Sorry, I didn't realise. I didn't mean to have the sound down completely. Maybe up a little bit more. There we go. I apologise for that. Oh. Got some food, more lockpicks, some parts, and more electrical parts. thinking of. What's wrong with her? She's severely ill. Oh my goodness. That's not a good way to start the game. Alright, well, you go sit down for a while then. Okay, it's time to build something. He's working away up there. I need to make a fire, or she's not going to get better. So I build. Normally now I wouldn't do this early, but it's kind of a bit urgent. Where am I gonna put it? I'm gonna put it near the stairs. I'll put it up here. I can warm the building from the middle. That doesn't actually affect it at all. It doesn't matter where you put it. Well, Katya, we don't have a bed, so you're just going to have to tough it out. Run, Maren, run. Yeah. I need him to make a tool. What do I call it? I can't remember. A thing for making tools. A tool workshop, I don't know, whatever. You need to make some wood. Don't worry, Katya, we're gonna make a fire. Just hold in there. No. I will make, I think 2 will probably heat the place up a bit. Don't have enough parts. Bummer. Okay, you need to open this up. You need to go put things in the fire. Another one in it. Now, it's warming up now. She should feel a bit more comfortable. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need to fix that. Hold on. Still doing it. I'll fix it a bit later. No, it stopped. Go. Okay. Now. I have to overcome this illness. There are still things to do. Okay, let's have a look at their bios. Arika sneaks quietly, is a smoker. What that means is when they become sad, or sad for various reasons, smoking makes her feel better. So if you have cigarettes, she's more likely to stop being sad. And if you don't have cigarettes, she's more likely to become depressed. And when they become depressed, they become difficult to deal with because they don't want to do things. And if they become broken, well, that's the end of it. They won't get off the floor. I'm a simple girl from the hood, and I know life. Street raised me more than my father did. That old sot beat me whenever he felt like it, and knew how to make it hurt. That's all over now. He bit the dust in the first days of the war. I've been a cat burglar since I turned 14. You know how it is. I'm better at it than anyone you know, and I can sneak like a fox. You'd be a fool kicking me out. That's fair enough, Erica. But having said that, I did play a game before that, because she became depressed, she robbed us and ran away. So, you know, you have to take all dimensions into account. Maren is a handyman and a coffee drinker. Something broke, I can fix it. Any worthless trash lying around, I can make plenty of useful stuff out of junk, and I don't waste material. All of them, parts, bits of wood, plastic pipes, and all the other things. I know how to make tools, furniture, stoves, heaters, whatever. Given enough time, I can make this place look almost like a proper home. I wish it was equally simple with mine. And then Katja. Bargaining skills, coffee drinker. I grew up in this city, but went abroad to study and started working as a reporter. I'd been away for years. When the troubles escalated into a war, I was picked to write reports on it. I'd have volunteered anyway. I was so anxious to check on my parents, but it was too late. I found my house in ruins. My family had disappeared. I've been looking for them ever since. There you go. Now you know who we're working with. Oh, you're not standing, Katja. You're sitting down. Arca, you can start digging this out. Oh, nice. That'll come useful when the trading man comes. But not terribly useful right now. Oh, it's nearly time. It's nearly night time now. Haven't got enough to make a bed. So, I'll just end the day so we can go out and get materials. Hell, he can guard, she can sleep. Okay, we'll go to the abandoned cottage. These are all safe places to go. When we complete a place, more will open up and they will have different danger levels. So we will take some lockpicks with us in case you need to pick locks, and that'll do. The looters must have been in a hurry. There's still a lot of stuff left. Cool. When you see this, you need to be careful. Take all of it, but hopefully I'll find some food. Prioritize that. Let's see, I don't really need these right now. I don't even really need these right now, but I'll take them for the moment. No, I won't. They're not necessary right now. I need to prioritize parts and food, or wood, materials and food, and medicine for Katja if I can find any. Okay. There's a fridge up there, so I should be able to. Oh. No. Judging by the movement pattern, I would say that that's a rat. Let's see. I know that you'd really like that, but can't prioritize it. I'll come back for it later. Yeah, it's a rat. Ah, food, yes, very good. That's what we need. Very good, and we could also use some water, so maybe I give up some parts for that. I'll give up some more wood. Okay. Now let's just make sure there isn't any medicine here. Well, medicine that I can get to. There's lots of stuff here. I'll come back tomorrow night, get the rest of it. A note that says, on the first day they robbed us. 2 days later they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. The next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Okay. I'll have to come back for those tomorrow. There's coffee beans and a roll-up cigarette, homegrown tobacco, fertilizer, weapon parts. Ah, here we go. Oh, no. She doesn't desperately need the bandage right now. Okay. Alright, we'll leave it at that and go because I have what I need. I'll come back for the gun as well tomorrow. Because when you're away scavenging during the night, your home can be raided. And if you don't have a weapon, that can result in members of your group being injured and your stuff being taken. We've probably been raided during the night. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. Yeah, we've been raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Things they stole. They got the food and they got some water. We were attacked at night. Someone tried to rob us. They didn't seem very determined, so they didn't do much harm. Too bad we had no weapons, see? Maren and Katja were wounded and the attackers took a few things. We were able to defend ourselves. It's okay, I brought back water and food. Maren got slightly wounded, so I'm going to have to go back for those bandages that I didn't take. Katja is barely moving. This illness is killing her. Fantastic. We're one night in and people are dying. Okay, Katja, come on. Maren, I need you to build a bed for Katja. No, here. Put it down here. She slept poorly, she's hungry, she's terminally ill, she's slightly wounded, and she's sad. Oh, for goodness sake. She's probably gonna die. Need to eat and go to bed. Well, come back, eat a vegetable too. go to bed. At least she's not hungry. We didn't have any cigarettes, Erica. Okay. Okay, now you need to make something else. You need to make another bed. Yeah, so what's her name can rest. Erica can rest after last night. This is not good. It's not good that she was sick at the beginning because she's not pulling her weight. It's not good at all. He's not going to get better either because he can't sleep. They can't all sleep. Turn up the music a tiny bit. Excuse me. If that was too loud, it'll be cut out, obviously. My sneezing, because if I cut it out, you would know what I'm talking about right now. No, don't have enough parts left to make anything. Oh dear. Nope. Can make a bit of firewood to keep the fire hot. That's the best I can do. Maybe the tradesman will come, but it doesn't look like he's going to come. It's very late. I need to get enough wood to board up all of this. She's recovering at least. I know you could, but we don't have time. We don't have enough beds. I can't skip the night or skip the day because she will be tired. She won't, she won't have rested if I do that. Now she's tired. Oh, now we can do it. Okay, Maren, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to stay up again. Going scavenging, Katja will have to rest. We can go to the supermarket. We'll be able to get lots of food, lots of medicine. Or should I go back to where I was? No. No weapon to bring with me. Hopefully we're not going to be robbed during the night because that would suck. Okay. I'm not alone here. Brilliant. There's some people. I don't think they're hostile people if I remember correctly. No, they're not. They'd be attacking me already. Hey, you. Should be enough for both of us, don't worry. Oh, that's okay. That's not too bad. Gonna take that food. Gonna take that weapon part. You can hold on to this. and take the wood, take the part. I've been with these guys before. I don't know if there are consequences to taking all of the stuff. I've been assuming that I need to leave some parts in order for them to not become hostile with me. But I'm just assuming that. I don't know if that's the case. But I don't want to chance making them aggressive. There are some locked cabinets downstairs in the basement. I'm not going to open them yet because if I do, they will loot half the stuff in them, and if I wait until they leave, then I get all the stuff. Anything out here? A faded leaflet with skull and crossbones reads, "Danger, do not touch unexploded ammunition. Any weapons, ammunition or equipment left behind or unexploded may be booby trapped. Do not touch anything. Do not risk severe injury or death. Report any such finds to the nearest army outpost." That's not gonna happen. No. Get upstairs. Onto the roof. Tea's not stone cold, but fairly cold at this stage. Wonder how long I've been playing for. 33 minutes. Time flies. What? Anything over here? No. Nothing. Let me just come down this way. I think they're going to leave soon. Look, calm down, don't panic. Don't get into a panic. I will leave the coffee and get the wood. I'll probably have to ditch that as well. Come on, guys. Yeah, they're leaving now, I think. Yeah. I've got my eye on you. Now that you're going, I can go downstairs and get the good stuff. Why? I'll wait until I'm done. And then I will end the episode. I'll wait until I get back to the shelter, and then I will end the episode. I suppose a day or 2 days is about half an hour, so that should suit cutting this into episodes. I could do 2 days an episode. Doesn't seem like much, but apparently it takes a while. Pills. Oh no, it's a lot of stuff I'd like to take. Let's see. Not Okay, I kind of need to prioritize here. Because if I don't take the gun, we're likely to get another injury. If I do take the gun, I'm going to have to give something up for it. But I don't know if I even have enough parts to repair it. So, let's see. Let's go back this way, see what's through here. Oh. More medicine. I don't have any bandages though. It's not good. I'll go back tomorrow again. It's really the only way around it. Day 3. I have the meds. You don't want to know what it took to get them. They've been raided. Things they stole, food and water again. Maren has a deep wound. You could do with some bandages. Katya is barely moving. The illness is killing her. This isn't good at all. Okay. Alright, Erica, you're gonna have to step up here. Give her some pills. You need to feed yourself. You can have some vegetables. The trader might come and sell me bandages. Actually, there's no point in doing this because it won't save until I go to the next night, until I scavenge again. So I will leave it at this and pick it up in the next episode, which hopefully will be soon and not later. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed to some extent. It's been a fast 38 minutes. I barely noticed it going by. So yeah, I'm gonna go make a fresh cup of tea and veg out on the couch for a little bit, and then maybe clean my apartment because it is a tip, an absolute tip. So, see you in the next video. Take care.